Hi guys, I'm Andy, welcome to Film35. Today I'm going to talk to you about syncing video and audio footage that have come from separate devices. Now it's a problem that some of us may have, especially filmmakers, when we're using obviously video cameras and separate audio device, which is what I do. I have separate cameras and I have a separate handheld audio device which I use a microphone with obviously. So I have a decent audio to work from and obviously decent video. I definitely don't use the audio from the camera unless I have no other option. It just doesn't sound as good. That aside, how do we do this? Well, as you can see, I've got Premiere open and I've got a whole bunch, as you can see here, I've got a whole bunch of video clips and one very long audio clip. Now, I've done the traditional thing in that if I go close up here, you can see on the video format, on the video here, I'm going to click 3 times in front of the camera. Now obviously I was doing this myself, which is why the audio, my external audio device is taped onto a stand. So I click 3 times in view of the camera and you can see down here 3 little spikes. Now if you were to go along the audio at some point, here we are, oh, where was it? There it is. You've got 3 little spikes here and you would just then line those up, which is fine unless you've got all of these and more, which you probably will have. The reason I've got one large audio is basically because I was on my own, I just let it record. Now you could have multiple audio clips and obviously multiple video clips. Syncing them together takes a lot of time and it's never quite right sometimes. So how do we get around this apart from doing it manually like that, which takes a lot of time? Well, here's the quick fix. It's not a cheap fix and I would love to say it is, but it's not, and I use PluralEyes by Red Giant. When I say it's not cheap, it's $300, which is about 180 quid. So if you can afford it and it's worth you getting, well, then it's worth you getting. And this is how it works. We open up PluralEyes. PluralEyes basically is here, and what you would need to do is drop your media files in here. So we'll just get rid of that. Now I happen to have my media files here, so let's grab all of these and we'll grab these as well and pop those in there. Okay, get that out of the way. So here are the clips. Now what PluralEyes is doing at the moment is basically getting all the WAV forms together. The WAVs, basically it works with sound, so it's getting all the files together. Now here are the 3 external audio files, which I'm then going to drag in. Whoops, there it is. Okay, just put those in separate bins. You've got camera 1 bin and then an audio bin here. Now let's put it on the line underneath. Now I did have 3 files there, I've only got 1 in the other one, but it doesn't matter. So what it's done is put the audio underneath and then the camera audio on top. Simple as that. And then you click synchronize. You wait for a little while and it is pretty quick and it will do, okay, it'll do the best job it can. Now it's saying here there are 4 clips that didn't sync, so press OK. Now the ones that didn't sync are basically here. Well, let me... If I go into the camera, as you go down, it'll put a little red symbol there, a little red symbol next to the video footage that didn't sync in, so it's those. Okay, so you know which one's here. Also on here, as you can see maybe in there, that one there is red. Oops, get off that one. There. They turn out red as well. So they're red in here, they're little marks in there, and that signifies that they didn't sync very well. What you can do, and I had this turned off, is going to sync up here and you got this button here that says try really hard. So click on that, try really hard, and that basically tells the program to try really hard next time. So we then synchronize again, and this time, fingers crossed, it will have tried really hard. Yes, it did, and so it's got all of them synced up as best it can. And that's brilliant, so you've got no more markers there. Okay, so now it's time to export the timeline. So literally press that, the export timeline button at the top. It tells you or asks you the export format. So you've got all these. You got Media Composer, audio files, video files, Premiere Pro. Now Premiere Pro is the one that we use. Pro, so I'm going to export, and it asks where do you want it. I'm just going to send it to the desktop. So I'm going to press OK, and here it is at the top. There, simple as that. I'm going to open up Premiere Pro, and there we go. So Premiere Pro's here, and you've got this list of this list here. And what we're going to do is basically drag this into this area here, importing all the files. Okay, and we then got to it puts it into a file here. So if you open that up, there we go, synced sequence, and this is the one that you then want to double click, okay, and then it automatically adds it to the sequence onto your timeline. And here it is, it's on your timeline and it's all synced up. So you've got all the video and all the audio. There we go. So it all lines up and everything is hunky-dory all the way to the end. And it took almost no time at all. So there you go. That's it. If you can afford the $300 or the 180 quid, it's well worth going for it because it saved my bacon money and time. So this was Film35, quick fix. My name's Andy, and please keep supporting us. Leave your comments below, press the like button, and I'll see you guys for the next video very soon. Bye.